How's it going, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another car mechanic simulator video. And in today's video, guys, we are going to be finishing the work, hopefully, on the 2025 Chev San ZGTR Z30 or whatever. We're working on this, the GT Marrow. That's what it was, the GT Marrow. We're going to be finishing up work on this today, guys. This is the, if you guys haven't seen the previous video, go watch that video. I explain a lot about this car. So this is I'm trying to think of how I want to describe this again. Camaro front with a GTR 34 rear. Or I guess like a front to rear, pretty much. Like a, yeah, right here, cuts off, pretty much goes to the front. But we're finishing the work on this today. It's got, if you guys didn't see, it currently has a V8 twin turbo in it, which is super good. We got the RB26 front engine cover, but we're gonna be pulling this thing out today and getting it completely rebuilt with performance parts. So I'm anticipating it to be pushing probably like 1400 horsepower, maybe 1300 horsepower, somewhere around there. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, should be good to go. All right, so let's get this engine taken out. I still got to drop the tranny. I was like, how do I get under there? All right, there we go. And for those of you guys who did watch the Alpine video where I worked on the Alpine car, I ended up just selling the Alpine. I could not figure it out, guys. I couldn't get it to work. So I just said, screw it, sold it, got my money back on it. I think I got most of my money back on it. But yeah, I sold it and I said, you know what, I'll just do something else, because for some weird reason, still couldn't get into the actual engine bay, but that's all right. Okay, and pop that out. I think that clears up the engine bay, clears all the room out of there. All right, let me put some stuff back in here while we're, so servo's bad, air filter's bad. Hey, look at that, we got an ABS pump, no module. All right, let's grab the stuff that we need quick. So we need the brake, servo, ABS parts. We'll grab the module, go to tuning, grab ourselves an air filter, get that good one in there. I think I just saw, oh, also, I forgot to put on the shock absorber on this side. Woohoo, it's a good thing I did not try and drive without that. That's fine, we'll leave that for now. Throw our motor on this. So this is a fairly intact motor, guys. Surprisingly. So it's got all the front stuff on it. It's missing one set of the valve cover, and looks like everything else with it, but honestly, yeah, not in too bad of a shape. It also, I think we were doing this is the Quattroporte motor, so I keep that in mind. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna tear this thing apart. Yeah, this is that motor, okay. So I'm gonna tear this thing apart really quick, guys, and I'll see you guys back here with a bare engine block and everything finished and ready to be assembled and put back together. So see you guys with that, ready to go. Most of the stuff that we need, I think. So there's the engine. So I'll go show you guys this really quick. This is how I go through when I buy all the parts for my engine and suspension components. I go in here into our items and I scroll all the way down and I find the parts that I know are like a one-off for this motor. Like I see I am missing camshafts, so I'll right click the camshafts and it'll add it to my list. I'll right click all these cam gears, the timing belts, the pump, pulleys, the specific belts, I'll do those, the head cover, I know I'll need both those head covers. I know I need 2 of these throttle bodies. I know I need 2 of these exhaust pipes. It's pretty simple like that. Like I just go through, click everything really quick, and then I go back into the tablet, and then parts list, and you click shopping list in the top right, and it pulls up most things you need. Actually, I have a little extra stuff on here, but starting here at the camshaft and working our way down is where I would have to, where I would be going off for the list. Alrighty, so I think I got most of the stuff purchased. I'm short on a few things, I know. It was just some weird parts I wasn't quite able to figure out completely, but we should be almost set to go. So I'm just gonna start assembling it with what I got here. Okay, yeah, so I did get quite a bit. I still have to go grab the pistons and the oil stuff. Wow, actually, I forgot a lot. Never mind. Oops, we forgot a lot. Let me see here. What do we need? So just normal pistons with connecting rods. So pistons. We need 8 of these. Go to here, here. Piston. 8 rings. Then we'll type in rod, get our rod caps. 8 of those. And then, oh yeah, we can do oil. And then I'll grab the V8 filter. I'm not sure what bottom this motor has on it for oil pan, so we'll just wait. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll start threading some of these in. So the hope is if this thing actually was making 700 horsepower stock, we can push it like crazy high. Probably 1300 horsepower, honestly. And the engine cover also says RB26, so if this is actually a split between a Camaro and a GT34, it was most likely going to be some split between an RB, what is this, normal V8? Okay, it's probably going to be some split between an RB26 and like a LS of some variety, if I'm going to be honest. I think that's probably what it would be, but we got the V8, so we're doing V8. Alright, we need to grab fuel filter and our flywheel and clutch components. We'll do fuel, grab the pump and filter while we're here, and then we'll go fly, grab the pressure plate and the plate itself, and then I'm not sure what heads we have on this. We have engine head V8s, which is good. That means we can get performance heads on this, because that was one of the things I was tossing up here. I wasn't sure. So that's a plus 20% over round for horsepower, plus 20% gain in overall horsepower. I should clarify that every time I say it. Oh, and this thing is turbocharged. I completely forgot about that. So I'm not sure how that scales on the dyno, but it should be a good amount. This will probably give our 13 or 1400 horsepower Chevy C10 a good run for its money. Definitely more aerodynamic. Oh wow, we got a lot of camshafts. How about this? Did we purchase the right one? We did. Gonna say, I'm making sure I'm getting the correct ones in here. Fuel rail DI, turbo for that. Okay, so DI, then we'll check out the turbo. Look for the quattro port. Sweet. Which this should give us quite a bit of actual. Ah, dang it. Get that off there. Quite a bit of power. Yeah, this thing might actually hit over 100% gain, guys. I think I've only had a few that have barely inched over it, but with the 2 turbos on this, yeah, it might do it. V8s usually have more parts with them and everything, so they end up being able to make more power just from the sheer amount of parts to keep adding. And yeah, it's a 15% gain with these 2 twin turbos. Like, was that 1 Not even 1% with all of the spark plugs. Actually, no, it's probably a 1% gain with all the spark plugs. It's awesome. All right, we got a cover. Sweet. So it wasn't on the list, so I didn't buy it. And then these are what I was missing. So these engine covers I'm missing. So we'll just do engine. Actually, no, maybe just Quattro? Okay. I accidentally just bought 2 of each of those. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but that's okay. All that matters, this thing makes as much horsepower as possible. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did go through and I redid all the suspension, braking. I mean, you name it, I think I redid all of it. I think I still have to do the fuel tank, but I always save that with this. So that's one of the things I'm waiting on. Ooh, sweet, we had a pulley. And this. So yeah, we should be, I think, good to go. I think all I have to do is drop this thing in, change out the fuel, change out the intercooler, and it should be ready to hit the dyno. I'm probably not going to take this on the drag strip, guys. I know, don't get me wrong, I know this thing would tear up a drag strip, but it doesn't have racing slicks on, and it would take me a minute to get it geared correctly. It would just pull every time, so probably just going to not do the drag strip for now, but I will later. I'm definitely keeping this one, so. We got that on. Did we get everything? That felt really, really fast. All right, pull that. Install. Get back out of here. So then we throw some oil in here. We'll connect it up. We'll get the radiator and the intercooler switched. I know I need a new radiator. So rad A. All right, I don't think there was a cooling on here at all. Was there? No. All right. So I think I can throw the engine cover back on and call that good. We have to put the double wishbone shock absorbers on and intercooler. Yeah. Okay, so this can go on. Oh, no. Wait, why is that? Okay, I was like, why did that select the bad one? Did I do something incorrect here? I was like, no way. All right, large intercoolers on. Gearbox, since we're not going to actually be doing it on the drag strip, we'll throw the normal drag or the normal gearbox on. It did have a normal gearbox on it when we got it, so I'd assume it was, you know, rated for it. Rated for 700 or 1,000 plus horsepower. Front exhaust pipe. I think we have to go into here. Pipe CV8. Yeah, I think we have to purchase them through. I don't think I saw those in the performance section earlier. Alrighty, one of the last things: fuel pump, fuel tank, and a battery. Yeah, we can't start without a battery. I know it's sitting over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's been sitting for a few days now. Actually, I think 2 days. Been chilling. Back here, and that gives us 100. Oh, except for the steering wheel, which is fine. All right, you know what that means? It's dyno time. All right, I think it's definitely pushing over 1,000, obviously, but I'm really, really, really hoping this thing pushes over 100% gain in horsepower, which would be, what is that? 1,512 horsepower. All right. Let's see what she does. Oh my gosh. We were 4 horsepower off, or 0.52% away from gaining. I mean, it pretty much, I'm gonna say, guys, it pretty much doubled the horsepower. That is right, 1,508 horsepower, 1,348 foot-pounds of torque. That is actually insane. That's a lot. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you combine what, like a Japanese legend and modern day muscle, I guess. I really I don't know. Maybe. But there we go, guys. There was the Chev San, the GT Mero 2025 edition, right-hand drive and everything. Once again, guys, it's split between a Camaro and a GTR 34. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to know what you guys thought on this. I like it. It looks pretty cool. I really like the front Camaro face, but I also really like the GTR body and everything. So yeah, overall, super good build. Really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Car Mechanic Simulator video.
I can't be diamonds so close, and I will take you traveling.